We all listen to music, but these days we tend to use the internet to listen, download and discover music. It's cheap and convenient, but highly effective. In fact, a lot of artists have their own MySpace page or sell their music on iTunes, which they say is more successful than getting a record deal. But the internet can also be used to download music illegally, so we asked the public about this just to see how much of an issue it actually is.
There's kind of pros and cons. Like the pros would be that you'd get a lot more exposure for the artists and for the music, but then the cons would be that it's a lot easier to pick it up for free and then the musicians don't get money, but then they might get it other ways through the extra exposure.
If I like a song, I'll look it up on YouTube, but I don't really buy any songs, I just listen to the radio.
Okay, I think that the internet is, you just have to face that now the internet is available to everyone and that artists are going to have to make money through other means rather than CD sales.
I think it's a great place for young people to experiment and sort of put their creative talents out there, you know. So I think it's a great avenue.
There you go, I'm back here with the band. I'm Joel and this is Josiah here from Ecclesia. He plays guitar. How are you going?
Sweet.
That's great. Got a few questions for you, Josiah. Do you listen to local music?
Yeah, I try to get a bit of everything that's going on. Like, there's so many new bands coming out, like probably at least 2 or 3 every couple of weeks, that it's pretty hard to like keep up to date with everything. But I try to get a listen in on what's going on and keep up to date with all the new bands, because it's more than likely that we'll end up playing with them soon, and it helps to know some of their music.
Do you think word of mouth is as effective as online advertisements?
I think like both have their pluses and their downfalls. Like in the Brisbane scene, word can spread really, really fast sometimes, whereas other times you won't be able to. You'll be like, oh, who's this band who've come out of nowhere and they've played like 1 million gigs and you haven't heard of them once, and then you go on their MySpace and they've got this massive following.
Josiah, how has it been playing in an upcoming band?
It's been pretty good. I've been a member of the band we've had like 1 million different name changes, as most people know, but I've been in the band for about 3 and a bit years now, or a little over 3 years, and like our music has progressed and changed a lot, and it's cool to see how the kids and like the teens that go to our shows have like gone with it. Like they haven't just left us at one style. Like as we've changed, they've just seemed to enjoy it more and more. I know it's grown me a lot. I think pretty sure I would have grown the other band members as well, because it's definitely a life-changing experience and not something that many people get to do, like do what we do. So yeah, it's pretty sweet.
In 2008, 95% of music downloaded was done illegally. Doesn't this indicate a grim music?
I think that's like hard to say, because it seems that as that grows, more and more bands come out, like more and more merch is sold, more and more CDs are sold. Like you've got things like iTunes, where it's cheaper now to buy a CD online and download the album art than it is to go in a store and like pay for a store cut as well, kind of thing, where it's like you could say a band like Creations, their EP is like $15, whereas in a store if you bought it, it'd be like 20 or 25. So I think it like counteracts itself.